Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am the Omni viewer, and there's recently been an update regarding MonsterVerse multimedia. In the days leading up to the 2019 San Diego Comic-Con, there were rumors floating around that among the many announcements might be a new Godzilla video game, possibly rooted in the MonsterVerse or possibly rooted in the original series. Nobody really knew, but those rumors were floating around, and nothing ever came of them. That's why I ultimately didn't report on it, because there was no news. It turned out to simply be a rumor. Or did it? Gormaru Island recently posted an interview with Legendary's Vice President of Brand Development, Ellie Dekel. Among various things stated, including a reaffirmation that Godzilla vs. Kong is still looking to release in spring of 2020, which we already knew, the interview also mentioned how important multimedia is to the MonsterVerse. And among the multimedia projects mentioned as being in development is an upcoming MonsterVerse mobile game in development by Disruptor Beam. Alright, so it's not exactly a full-blown game for console or PC, but then again, there does seem to be a new Godzilla game in the works after all. Now, it wouldn't be the MonsterVerse's first mobile game. Godzilla 2014 had a couple of them, and it's not a stretch to say that Legendary's probably going this route thanks to the Godzilla Defense Force mobile game which was recently released. But at the moment, that's the only information we have. So now we're left with the question of, what kind of mobile game are we looking at? Are we talking about a formulaic mobile game with a MonsterVerse skin over it? Something like a MonsterVerse Candy Crush? Or are we talking about something a bit more intricate? Maybe not a full-blown RPG, but something more interesting than just your average mobile game. Could it be a real-time strategy? Maybe an augmented reality? At this point, we just don't know. All we know is that something is in the works. If it does well, who knows what might come later. Seeing as how that's the only information we have, that's pretty much all I can say on the subject. But I did think you guys would like to know, in case you missed it over the weekend, a new MonsterVerse mobile game is in the works. It's just one more part of the MonsterVerse's future that Legendary is still pushing forward. So more and more it's looking like the MonsterVerse really isn't dead. So that's all there is to say at the moment. Until such time as we meet again, this is the Omni viewer signing off. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like it as well as subscribe to the channel for more content of a similar nature. Also, check the description for links to our Twitter, DeviantArt, and Patreon pages, as well as the Amazon link for the novel Operation Red Dragon: The Daikaiju Wars Part 1, penned by yours truly. Thank you all, and we appreciate your support.